Welcome to SCAN. My name is Pat Bohse, and I will be hosting today's very special show on and about SCAN. This month is the Older American Month, and we are celebrating and thanking our members and all older adults because of their valuable contribution through the years to their families, their communities, and the world. It is estimated that there will be over 70 million older adults by the year of 2020, and presently we have over 300,000 older adults who live in Monmouth and Ocean County alone. So besides that, we are also celebrating SCAN's 25th anniversary all year long. And so this is one of those shows to make sure that everyone knows who SCAN is, what it does, and the new directions that we are going in. In order to rightfully celebrate this important milestone in SCAN's history, we need to start at the beginning. And we have with us today the founder and former executive director of SCAN, John Wanat. Welcome.
Welcome. Well, thank you, Pat, for having me.
I'm really happy to see you again.
Well, yeah.
And you're on that side of the table.
It's a new place.
So I really would like for you to just give us an overview of how SCAN started, because you were the brainchild behind it. SCAN stood for, or the name represents, Senior Citizen Activities Network.
Yep.
And how did it start? Why did it start? Where did it go?
Okay, well, it actually started as Older American Service Information System, OASIS. It's a national organization out of St. Louis. And Ed Staminsky, who was a freeholder in Monmouth County, came back from a meeting in St. Louis in which he says they've got this wonderful organization that deals with seniors. Seniors can come in and get all kinds of educational pieces, be excited, work with computers. At that time, it was key punching wasn't even in. They were still getting used to some of the computer work, but they were working on art, and they were working on physical fitness and a lot of creative writing and literature, etc. And so the program was started, and I happened to be looking for a position. I just came out of the State Department of Education and walked into Family and Children's Services and says, "Do we have something for you?" And that was it. And so that started out in the Haynes department store here in Monmouth Mall.
So in the mall, what store was that, or is it now?
It was called Haynes department store, which was a May company.
Okay.
They are no longer, when they left, they were no longer at Monmouth Mall. And that's the year that the Senior Citizens Activities Network came into existence, because we no longer were connected with OASIS, and we started our own program called the SCAN program. And so Monmouth Mall has been outstanding throughout these entire 25 years. Pat, I got to tell you that I had at least 6 different locations in this mall. Some of those locations today have nice restaurants and stores aside of them. You know, we were in quite a few different places, and each time the mall found something wonderful for us. And so I got to tell you that this facility that you're in right now was a direct result of the mall saying, "We want to keep you here. We want you to be a permanent position." And so they gave us this place.
And they continue to be a wonderful partner.
And I got to tell you something on a personal nature. Having walked in here today to do this program, I looked at this the job that you've done in making this place look so presentable that, you know, it's just like home. I want to come and spend some time doing some things here.
Well, I have the vision, and then I just go ask anybody and everybody for whatever I can get, and this is the result.
Well, that's how come we're good friends, because that's how we got together.
Okay, so after it found its permanent home, I know that it had several executive directors here after you left, because you became the director of the Monmouth County Office on Aging. And again, through the years, I'm looking at all of its history. It has grown. Presently, we are doing approximately 40 classes every semester. We have changed to 3 semesters a year, and our semesters are 13 weeks long. And I'm really excited about that, because we're probably the most educational and cost-effective organization around to provide adult learning. So that's really exciting.
And that's a fact.
And that's due to your, again, vision. So talk to me in regards to when you left and when you came back. What do you think the future of SCAN holds?
Well, you know, I was with Monmouth County Office on Aging, and that's why I left here to go with the County Office on Aging. And And Beth Stamp was a phenomenal person and is still a phenomenal person working with you, hand and working, making sure everything is going very well. One of the things I found always was that because, we had such a great board, Tom Hayes served, Marianne Martin was the first one, we had so many exciting things happening that we had a lot of programs that people really wanted to get involved in. And I'm just looking, when I talked about at the beginning, we may have had some key punching situations. I came in here today and I'm looking at the phenomenal Skype program that you offer, the things that one can learn from here. And I'm talking about anyone who wants to find out something about art. I look at the beautiful work that was done in the all-purpose room and the murals that have been put up together. I'm saying breathtaking. The music programs, with the flutes, etc., that they have, outstanding. There are so many different programs. I'll give you a little story. When we first started, we had a program where we would have somebody come in and deal with some of the novels that were out there and then some of the historical ones. Well, we had students and teachers who wanted to come in here and teach for us, saying, you know what, in our classrooms, all of the students used ponies. When they came in here, they read from cover to cover. They knew as much about the author and the program than anybody else. And so it was exciting to teach. It was exciting to learn.
And we still have that. We have wonderful teachers who have incredible qualifications. And I'm wanting to share a little story, so I want to speak to the viewers. The biggest lessons that I have learned in the past 15 months at SCAN is the stories of the members and our guests. I really believe that they are the true success stories of SCAN. They have invested in themselves and SCAN for all of these years, and as a result they have developed their own communities within their classes, and they have stayed mentally, physically, and emotionally fit, and again, pay that forward to new people who come and join the SCAN family. We are committed to make sure that everyone who comes and becomes part of SCAN will always feel welcome and appreciated here. So I want to thank you, John, for coming back and giving us a little stroll down memory lane, and hopefully that you'll stay involved with us going forward.
And I want to say how proud I am of being back here, and the work you've done is outstanding. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we will be talking to some of our students. Now we have with us Doris Carroll, who is a member of SCAN, and so I want to say welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
For this special show that we're having, I really am interviewing some of our students, and I wanted to know a little bit about you. So tell me how, before coming to SCAN, what did you do?
My husband and I started a weekly newspaper in Asbury Park called The Coaster. Comes out, well, I did say weekly, so it comes out every Thursday. We circulate between Deal and Avon and all the towns in between.
So you were in the newspaper business, and you still are as a volunteer?
Well, I still am volunteering. I was never in the newspaper business. My husband was, and so I just joined him.
Absolutely. How long have you been coming to SCAN?
About 10 years.
And in those 10 years, what classes have you taken?
I've just taken the bone up for osteoporosis, since I have osteoporosis.
And was it recommended by anyone, or you just found us by accident?
I think I found SCAN by accident, but my doctor told me I had osteoporosis, so I said, do something about it.
How often do you come?
Twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
And I do see you here religiously, so
Right,
you
yes.
make sure that you're here.
Yes.
What keeps you coming back? I mean, we have 3 semesters per year,
Yeah.
and every year, since I'm here, which is a year and a half, I've seen you all the time.
Well, it's not that I like coming to the class. Some days I wish I didn't have to, but I do it for my health, and I think it helps me. I must say the classes are very strenuous for me, and when I go home, I look forward to a nap.
Well, that's great. But it does help you, and it keeps you limber.
I think so, yes. My children are glad that I'm doing it to keep my health as good as can be.
And the other is, how do you feel SCAN has impacted your life, or has it?
Well, I think it has. I definitely think it has helped me. you get a certain age and your limbs get a little bit weaker and they get a little bit tired. So definitely, I think it does definitely help me, you know.
And I know that you've made some friends here that are peers and lifelong buddies.
Yes, they are. I keep in touch with a woman I met at SCAN 4 years ago, maybe. She moved to Manchester, so we don't see each other, but we talk on the phone occasionally and keep up, you know. It's very good, very good. You get the people that come to SCAN in my class are lovely people, lovely. I'm very enthused about them. None of them live in my area, unfortunately, so I only see them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they're delightful people.
Wonderful. So I want to thank you for stopping in and giving us some of your time, and I hope to see you in the future in the new SCAN.
Okay, I'll be delighted to be here.
Now we have with us another student of SCAN, Bonnie Luton. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm really pleased to have you in this particular program because you've been a loyal and a wonderful student of SCAN. So tell us a little bit about yourself before you came to us.
Well, I was a music teacher in Newark for 39 years, teaching the handicapped population, and I loved my job.
And then you retired?
Then I retired and moved down into this area and didn't even know SCAN existed until my girlfriend from California, who had been in touch with the instructor of this course, showed me about SCAN and acquainted me with the fact that this was such a gem that I didn't know about.
So it took someone 3,000 miles away to let you know about us. So hopefully we're going to be doing a little better than that as far as marketing locally.
Well, this is truly, truly a golden nugget, and I think that it would be wonderful if more people found out about us.
So why do you think it's a good golden nugget?
Well, first of all, the courses that are offered, the amount that you pay for the courses. I could probably go and take courses like this at a college, but I'd pay quadruple what I'm paying here, plus the intimacy of the class size. If I were in a class size of 30 people, I probably wouldn't receive any individual instruction. But here, it's much more intimate, and you really get to know the people in the class. You have all this networking that goes on, and you make friends. It's a wonderful place.
So now tell us what class you're taking.
Well, right now I'm in 2. I take this particular class,
Which is?
the TV production workshop, and I also take a mixed media art class. And
That's a new offering from us? Or-
well, it's been 4 years. I've been
Okay.
in the class for 4 years, and I love it. It's a great outlet.
Okay. And what keeps you coming back?
Well, the fact that I think I learn. There isn't a day that I come to class that I don't learn, and the level of instruction here is really good. I've never had a class where the instruction hasn't been good. And being an educator, that's an important aspect when you're taking a class.
Well, I do appreciate that. And so that keeps you coming back. And how has SCAN affected your life?
Well, I've made a lot of friends, and it's a lot of fun coming here. You can meet people who have like interests and people who have very different interests. So you broaden your horizons and you just learn a lot.
Well, I want to thank you, Bonnie, for giving us a few minutes of your time to share this with our audience. And we will be right back with Tom Hayes, who is the president of SCAN, and also he is the director of Consumer and Community Relationships for New Jersey Natural Gas. Welcome. So as we reflect on the history of SCAN, it's really important for us to note that New Jersey Natural Gas has been a sponsor and a supporter for the last 25 years. So first of all, thank you.
Welcome.
And secondly, tell us why you and your company is invested in SCAN.
Well, New Jersey Natural Gas has always been involved in the community, but certainly SCAN is open to another segment of the population that we want to make sure that we're reaching out to and that we're supportive of. And you know, the older adult community often is maybe pushed to the side when it comes to other organizations, other events, and other agencies out there. So we just wanted to make sure that that population was really well serviced and, again, well represented and well respected.
Well, again, you've done a wonderful job in doing that throughout the years, or the years that I've been working with you. I know that besides New Jersey Natural Gas, we've had some really good supporters throughout the years. So can you just maybe share some of them?
Sure. Well, we're here right at Monmouth Mall, and they've been phenomenal. They're probably one of our top sponsors. They've been so supportive all 25 years. We can't thank them enough. We have certainly Monmouth Medical. They've been wonderful all along as well. They're one of our top sponsors. Very supportive, involved with the board. Monmouth University is one of our supporters, the MODC. I know we have representation on the board there. Brookdale Community College, again, a great supporter. JCP&L has been involved since day one. Let me see, there are a few others. I think Seabrook Village is in Tinton Falls has been great. Eatontown, the town of Eatontown, where again, Monmouth Mall is in Eatontown. The mayor of Eatontown, I call him the ultimate mayor, Mayor Tarantola. He's just been great in his organization. TD Bank has been supportive for many years, and several others. You know, just really, we have a good cadre of folks that support and appreciate what SCAN has to offer.
And so the other hat that you're wearing in regards to SCAN is you are the president of the board of directors, and I do enjoy working with you tremendously.
Likewise.
So there's been a lot of change in the last year. So what is your vision for SCAN, and how are you viewing the change?
Well, first of all, I would say my vision is actually the vision of the whole board. We've got a wonderful board, as you know, and a spectacular executive director in you. And we've always had great leadership, you know, starting from when John Wanat started the whole organization to up to date with you here. But really, we've been looking to take what SCAN's been doing for many years and continuing that while adding additional services. And one of the main areas that we really want to get involved with is really providing a resource for our older adults that, you know, they can come to SCAN almost like a one-stop shop to learn about all the opportunities and the programs that are available to them. A lot of folks, and at any point in life, it's just hard to know all the different programs that are out there. And you may think you know of a few, and you may find out that there's dozens more. And that's what we want to make sure SCAN can do and really help this group of wonderful folks that have given so much to our communities, give them the opportunity to make sure they take advantage of the programs that are there for them.
So some of the directions that we're going in, again, under your leadership and constant reminding, is that we are really going into the community. We're setting up some new satellites, and we're developing some relationships in Ocean County. That, I mean, our mission is to provide services both in Monmouth and Ocean. And so Ocean is becoming a wonderful opportunity for us to expand and to collaborate. So are we still on target with that?
Absolutely. I mean, when we talk about older adults, we know that Ocean County is probably one of the #1 counties in the country outside of Florida where we have older adults, which is a great testament to this area of New Jersey. It's a great place to be, and we've always had our fingers in Ocean County, but there's much more that can be done there. And again, it's a great group of folks down there. That we've got some great collaborators that, you know, we just want to further develop those relationships and really be able to do more. And it's been really something I've been really interested in for a long time, really getting back in there and really helping out the folks that really need our services.
And so we will fulfill your wishes and also our strategic plan in 2013 and 14 as far as getting into Ocean County. So I really want to personally thank you for your support and your guidance and your leadership of SCAN. And I'm looking forward to another really exciting year. And also working with the board of directors. I mean, besides having the people and the agencies that have been here for years, we have some new players.
Absolutely.
Or new participants in that, and that includes Investors Bank.
Yes.
And we also have some representation from other private citizens who have been attracted to the mission of SCAN. So we really want to thank them. But we're always looking for new people who are interested in joining.
That's right.
And so if anyone is interested, they can get in touch with you directly or us, and we can go through the process of seeing how the fit works. So again, thank you for your time and for your leadership.
Absolutely. And one thing I just want to add is, you know, often people say SCAN is the best kept secret in Monmouth and Ocean County, and that's we appreciate that, but we don't want to be a secret. We really want to get that word out. So anybody that can help us get that word out, we greatly appreciate it, because there's wonderful things going here. You're doing a phenomenal job, and we've got a great board, and we're really geared up to really go forward in a big way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I wanted to share my thoughts with you as we go on and talk about the new scan. I have to tell you that the board of directors, the staff, the volunteers, the teachers, the members, and our community partners have been very welcoming to me. And because of that, it has afforded me the opportunity to be practicing what I've been preaching as a consultant all of these years. And I must tell you that it is going rather well. So I'm pleased to tell you that with good planning, good communication, being respectful of everyone has worked, and we have been opening new doors of opportunity. We have also been very busy with